In Luke 9, Jesus says something that's very crazy. He says that he who seeks to save his life will lose it, and that he who loses his life will save it. It's a crazy statement. For a long time, I really struggled with understanding exactly what Jesus meant. Did you really want for us to kill ourselves so that we could live? Was there some alternate universe where dying is living? I mean, of course, there's maybe a metaphorical sense where this makes sense, but why would you even leave a chance of doubt? But I think that Jesus' listeners back in that time understood this in a way that we didn't. Think of it in terms of wasting your life versus pouring it out. Well, maybe you don't understand that. Let me put it this way. Think of a cup of water. Nice cup of ice cold water filled to the brim. There's hundreds of things you could do with this water, but you can't make any use of it without pouring it out. You could water a plant and give it life. You could fill up your iron to straighten out your clothes. You could help someone who's struggling with thirst. You could wash something. You could clean something. You could refresh someone on a hot day. But you can't do any of these things without pouring out that cup of water. But if you were to pour that same cup of water and do nothing with it, not wash clothes, not fill an iron, not quench your thirst, none of those things, then you would waste that cup of water. Jesus was telling us something in Luke 9. He was saying that the life that is not poured out for good use is a wasted life. It is like a cup of water that's poured just to sit, just to be looked at. It has no value, no worth. To the dying plant, it's nothing. To the man who's struggling with thirst, it's nothing. To the man who's overheated and needs some refreshment, it's nothing until it's poured out. Until such a time that it's poured out, it's wasted. What does your life look like? Does your life look like that cup of water that's poured out to bring life, to straighten out things, to refresh, to quench a thirst? Or does your life look like stagnant water with bacteria growing in it and being of no use to anyone? Jesus gave us a look into what it is to really live a life of substance. And that is to pour it out for the glory of God and to the benefit of others. If not, we're wasting our lives.